Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my very first live stream. I hope that we have some people who are able to attend. This kind of was like a spur of the moment type thing. I think the lens is a little dirty, so hold on, guys. Hold on. There we go. I just want to make sure all of that's good. So today we're going to be working on Teresa Goodridge's, I think this is Autumn Charm. Yeah, her book by Autumn Charm. This is my current WIP, so I thought I would just be, we just work on this together. This is for my channel's one of the challenges, which is the Alpha Challenge, which means letters of the alphabet. So I thought this page would be really appropriate for B for bird. I feel like I'm in preschool. B for bird. But anyways, if you all are interested, please, I'm a chatty person. You can come on in. I will read the comments and say good morning to you and say hello. So don't be shy. Come on in and say hello. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm really excited to be here. Hi, Valerie. You saw me live. It's a little different to be live on this channel, huh? But I thought we would just, work on my WIP, my current WIP. So is the camera good? Everything good? Everything's okay? Everything look okay? Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is what I was working on. Again, like I said, B for bird. There's lots of little birdies, and I love Teresa Goodridge. Her stuff is so beautiful. So I thought I would come on here and we work on this together. Last night before I went to bed, I worked on some of the pine and some of these berries and such. For this page, I'm mostly going to be using my Prisma Premier pencils. For the berries here, I did use, I think it was this pen. I did use my Crayola Super Tips. So I might add a little bit of pen in with this, but for the most part, we're going to be using the Prismas. So I got a lot of the deep greens done. So now we'll have to go in with, I think we'll work on the sunflowers this morning. So for my sunflowers, I'm going to go in with a base of very light yellow. I ordered a electric pencil sharpener. It is coming, but until I get it, I have to sharpen by hand here. So you might see a lot of this, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. One thing that I don't like about Prismas is that they don't stay sharp for very long. Like, I feel like I'm constantly having to sharpen my Prismas. But, what are you going to do? So I'm going to go in with my base color here. Ooh, which kind of got... It's lemon yellow. It's my lightest yellow that I have on hand. And I apologize for any shaking. I'm not at my regular desk. I'm actually at my dining room table, and you guys are, like, attached to the table. So I apologize for shaking. I will be at my desk by this weekend. We had some things happen, and we had to move some things around. So we're just going to go in with our lightest color. This is how I like to do. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. Isn't this a little different? I actually have 2 channels here on YouTube, if anybody's wondering. And on my other channel, I do every Wednesday, Word Wednesday, a live stream. And that one you get to see my face and such. So it's very different to have the camera pointing down at my hands. But so we're going to do some blending today. This is how I like to blend. I like to put my lightest color on top. Thank you, Valerie. I painted them this morning just for today. Just for today. I thought it'd be nice to paint my nails and not just have these ugly You're driving as per usual. Kelly's always driving. I thought it would be nice to have some color on my nails. But anyways, this is how I start to blend. I always put my lightest color down, and then I build on top of that. And like I say, constantly, I feel like I'm constantly repeating myself. I don't push very hard because, especially with these cheaper coloring books, this is like your, good morning, Tammy. This is like your, oh, it's a little heavier than Amazon paper, but it's pretty close. So you don't have a lot of grain to work with, so I push very lightly. Because if you push very hard, you're not going to be able to build colors as much as you would like to. So, is everyone ready for the weekend? I know I am. My mom and I are going away this weekend. We're going to go see a waterfall. Since I have moved here back to the Jersey Shore, I have been saying constantly, that I want to see a waterfall. I want to see a waterfall. Where I'm from in Pennsylvania, waterfalls are abundant. Ocean is abundant in New Jersey, not waterfalls. So we have to travel almost 2.5 hours to see a waterfall, but I'm very excited. So we're going to have a nice little trip out. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm trying very hard, guys, not to shake the camera, which is very hard to do when with what you're coloring. The camera is actually attached to the table that I'm coloring on. So I'm trying very hard to color very lightly and not shake the table. Okay. Yeah, these are, I think you guys, are you guys down far enough, or should I bring you down a little further? Maybe I should bring you down a little further so you don't have such a wide view. Maybe that would be better. I do too. I love waterfalls. Is that better, guys? I didn't know, like, this is my first live stream doing this. So we might have to work out a few little kinks. I don't know what works better for you guys, but you guys let me know. If the wider angle, you know, you're up higher and you get a wider angle works better, I'll move you back up. Or if you like the lower angle, you're a little closer to the page. You just let me know kind of like in the comments what works best for you. We might have to work out a few little kinks. Like I said, this is my first live stream on this channel. I'm pretty comfortable with live streams. They don't like freak me out or anything like that. And I'm definitely a talker. I can definitely carry on a one-sided conversation with myself. You like it this angle? Okay, good. Then I will keep it there. It's really not. Hi, Tara. Good morning. It's really not a one-sided conversation. You guys are there. And if you interact with me, I definitely will have a conversation with you. But it feels one-sided sometimes because I'm the only voice I hear. But I'm a talker, so I can carry on a conversation pretty good. I like to talk. I don't get very much adult interaction a lot of the times. So YouTube is my kind of like my outlet for that. Then I'm going to take, I use these so much. The colors are kind of, they're like non-existent on the pencil, so I can't even tell you what color this is. I think it's chestnut. So I'm going to go in the inside of my sunflower and kind of put a little color there. Again, I'm doing very light, just circles. This is just our first base layer. We're going to build a lot off of this. This is how I like to blend, if you will. Then we'll come up here. I'm going to try to use the same colors on both of my, hi, hello, treasures of the heart. Good morning. I'm going to try to build off of these colors. And I just go in like a little bit of a circular motion. I want the middle kind of our sunflowers to be a little darker because that's kind of like where the seeds in the sunflower. It's Tia. You changed your YouTube name. Okay. That's usually where the sunflowers get a little tighter and it's a little darker. So I'm not gonna put a little bit of color there. Okay. And we're just gonna keep building and keep building and keep building. So in my sunflower where it's really close to the middle part, we're gonna put some oranges in there. So we're gonna go with pale. I think this is, I have no idea. I can barely see it. It's like worn off. But we're gonna go in with a little bit of a darker color, and we're just gonna begin to put a little color close to the middle here. And then we're gonna blend all this out with a neutral yellow orangey color. I just want some definition here close to the middle of our sunflower. And these I kind of do like a flicking motion, not circular, because I don't know. I don't know why I do what I do. I just do it, whatever feels right in your hand at the moment, I guess. So what has everybody been coloring? Have you been coloring lots of fall things? I've been doing a mixture. I've been doing lots of fall coloring, of course, because this is the only time of the year you get to do it. And I love coloring pumpkins and sunflowers and all that stuff. But I also been coloring some, just fun, whimsical pages. I just recently did a page. I just posted it today to my Instagram, where I did our buddy color, which happened to be a moose with birds in its antlers. And I've been seeing all over the place, like on Instagram and TikTok and all that right now everybody's doing the Lisa Frank filter on everything, like on their pets and themselves and stuff. And I'm like, this is so stinky cute because I'm an 80s girl. I love Lisa Frank. I had Lisa Frank everything. Does everybody remember the Trapper Keepers? I had a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, every folder you can think of, posters, coloring books, stickers. I was a Lisa Frank girly. So I was like, you know what? I'm totally inspired by Lisa Frank right now. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to color myself a pink moose, give it purple hair, and just be crazy and whimsical and fun. So I have days where I absolutely love to color realistically, quote unquote. And then I have days where I just want to be a goofball and just, have fun and bring out the kid in me. I recently just put up I think it was a story or something like that on my Instagram where you ordered 3 Johanna. I do not have any of the Johanna Basford coloring books yet. They were all on sale. Worlds of Flowers. Do you like her stuff, or is her stuff like super detailed? Like, I get mixed reviews with her. I don't have any of her coloring books. You're doing the Moose Pit? You're doing it because you're here. Yes. How are your eyes doing, Tammy? So anyways, like I was saying, I recently just went to the Dollar Tree and I wonder if it's sitting right here, because if it's sitting right here, I'll show it to you. Oh, is it sitting here? I don't know. I'll have to look. But I just bought myself a Disney, a cheap Dollar Tree Disney coloring book. And I bought myself a pack of, I think it was 16. Yeah, 16 Crayola crayons. I opened these puppies up and I colored me a Dumbo. I just wanted to color. I just wanted to feel like a kid. I wonder if I have it sitting here beside me. Hold on one second. Usually all my coloring books are usually sitting right here. Let's see. I don't want to take away from what we're doing, but oh, here it is, right here. I bought this one. Healing slowly, but doing good. I bought this one. Good, I'm glad, Tammy. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Bought this one. Jumbo Book Disney Animal Friends. I love coloring animals. And has lots of cute pictures in it from all different stories. I love The Lion King. But when I saw the little Dumbo, I had to color him. So I colored him with my Crayolas. Like, I just have moments where I want to get like really detailed, and some moments where I'm like, I'll just color something simple. So I colored my little Dumbo. I had so much fun. And you know what's really funny is these coloring books with the Crayolas smell like childhood. Does anybody relate to what I'm saying? Like, this smells like my childhood. So I just needed that moment. I'm healing my inner child. But anyways, off subject. Let's see. Tia says, I only have the one coloring book, World of Flowers, and it's a mixture of super detailed and not. The pic you're coloring now is more detailed, I'd say, than most of hers. Really? Wow. I always thought they were like really, really detailed, but I've seen some of her work like on Instagram and stuff like that. Other artists, color artists, I don't know what you want to call that. And man, her pictures can be really beautiful. I think it's Magical Dawn. Is that one of her coloring books? That one to me is very appealing. I could be with the wrong artist though, but I see that one a lot. I think it's called Magical Dawn or something like that. But she is an artist that I do not have any coloring books of. So that might be something I have to invest in. Now, Tia, you just might have gotten me in trouble. You like the Twistables. I've never had the Twistable Crayola crayons. I do have the, like I just said too, and I do have the Crayola super tip markers. These are great. And like I said, I did color the berries with those because I really want a high sheen highlight when I use my highlight pen. And I know sometimes it's very hard to achieve that with pencils, but on the marker it'll show up really nice. So, but I love that smell. I do too. I love that smell. The smell of crayons and like cheap children's coloring books. Takes me right back to my childhood. Right back. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so here we have like a little bit of like the flowers kind of bunched up. So I'm going to do kind of like on an angle so that it matches with the grain of the sunflower. I gotta quit talking and coloring. And get to the coloring. But she is definitely someone I would like to try to color. And Teresa Goodridge's books, they're very detailed. They always have a lot going on. But her images are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I wish Enchanted Forest and Secret Garden delivered today. Ooh, so pretty. I was just, before I got on here, I was looking at all these birds and I'm like, the only bird I really recognize is this. I believe this is a cardinal. And I don't know, the way you can't see him. The way this bird is perched, is that supposed to be like a woodpecker? I was looking at all the birds and I'm like, other than the cardinal, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to color the birds. So I guess I'm just going to have like a free-for-all of like what I'm going to color birds. Maybe we'll put some bluebirds in here. My cardinal, I'll probably do red. But maybe some bluebirds and maybe some brown like little finches. Like maybe a brown finch. Give them like a tan head. I don't know. I don't know what color I would do the birds. Sometimes those are the hardest things. The trees, the sunflowers. Sometimes the grass gets me. Because I always want the grass, like especially if there's a lot of trees in the picture. I definitely don't want the grass and the trees to like blend together. So sometimes I have trouble with picking a perfect color for the stinking grass. Which drives me crazy sometimes. But her pictures are pretty realistic. So I try to go pretty realistic. And then I try to get other coloring books to go a little whimsical. All right, I think we have a good basis. I don't want it to look too orange. But I think those look pretty good. Pretty good. And then I have, let's Let's see, what color is this? This one is Goldenrod. I believe it's this pencil, which is like almost gone. I believe this is the color that I think will blend these two colors pretty well. I do have a little bit of a darker yellow. So I might go over this first with a little bit of a darker yellow, and then I'll go over it with, this is orange. It's like a yellow orange color. I might have to try to sharpen that and hope I can still do it and still use it. Let's see. Super tips are nice. Have to swatch them to know the true color, though. Yeah, I agree. I like lining the image and then coming in with crayons. Yes, yes. Hello. Hello. I'm taking a day to relax, so this is relaxing. I need to color and draw more. Tara, absolutely. Absolutely. I do this whenever I need to relax. If I'm having crazy thoughts, if my anxiety's up a little bit, I color. And when I'm not on live or if I'm not filming for the channel, because I color a lot for myself, I put on some of my favorite YouTubers, or I'll put on my favorite music. I usually make myself some tea. So I'm just going in here with a little bit of a darker yellow, which I think this is the canary yellow. Yes, this is the canary yellow because I want to brighten up that yellow just a tad because sunflowers are very yellow. So I just want to brighten up that yellow before I go on with the mix of like a yellow orangey color to kind of blend all the colors together. Johanna Basford, I do want her book, Small Victories. Oh, she's coming out with a new book? She has a lot of them out there. She has a lot of books. So does Teresa Goodridge. Oh my goodness. I swear this woman must put out like 2 or 3 books a year. Not that I'm complaining, because I love her work. She has some beautiful, beautiful books. I would love to collect all of them. I'm sure finding some of her older books would be a little harder. I don't know which book came out this year. I don't know if it's this one or her other fall one, her Autumn Harvest. One of these came out this year. I think it is this one, the Autumn Charm. It came out this year. I would love, and I did pick up one of her brand new, to me it's brand new. I shouldn't say it's brand new, but to me it's brand new. I did pick up her Teresa Goodridge Home for the Holidays for Christmas. I am so excited to color this. I'm so excited to color Christmas. Oh, you just got her Christmas gnomes? What is that one love? Because I have her her Gnome Sweet Gnome, and it's adorable. I just did a whole bunch of fall pages out of that one. How did that one, is that one adorable? I might have to go get me that one. You guys are going to get me in trouble. My husband's constantly like, you bought more coloring books? It's like, you just don't understand, honey. You just don't understand. It's so cute. Oh, I might have to get me one. All right, guys, I gotta, now that you're really zoomed in, you can't see me sharpening, but that's what I'm doing. I'm going to sharpen this itty bitty tiny little pencil to blend these colors together. Oh, now I'm going to want that. You know what else I'm thinking I'm going to need pretty soon, too? Well, of course, I need more colored pencils. Maybe we always need colored pencils, right? But one thing I might need is, I've seen some ladies on YouTube have it. It's this cool little doohickey-doo, as I call them, where it looks like a pencil and you stick your pencil in it so actually you can grab on it. So, like, you can use these to, like, they're like this big. I might have to invest in one of those. So I'm going to take the yellow orangey color here, and now I'm going to blend. Now that I brightened up that yellow, now I'm just going to blend these together so that we don't get that, see that harsh line? There's like a really harsh line between the yellow and the orange. I'm going to blend all of that out, or buff all of that out with a in-between. Yes, a pencil extender. Yes, I want me one of those so that we don't have that harsh line. It's like buffing it out, you know? And this is when I start to press a little bit harder, because this will be our little bit of our last layer here. There we go. And then see how that harsh line goes away. So that's kind of how I layer. And I usually always start with my lightest color. That looks much, much better. See the difference between those and those? Blending is a miracle. I need to get something to hold on my books. Yes, I bought a cart. Those carts on wheels. You can get them from Michael's, and I have all of my coloring books and all my pencils and stuff stacked in those. And because they're on wheels, it's great. I can wheel my cart everywhere. So if I don't want to sit at my desk to color, I want to sit in the living room with my husband while he's watching a movie or whatever, I can wheel my cart in with me. It's great. And they're like $30 or $40 at Michael's. And you can get them in all different colors. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Thank you, dear. I love coloring sunflowers. I like coloring pumpkins too. I like getting creative with all that. So now I'm just pushing. You'll just probably get a bin. You can always get like a little bookshelf. They're like books. You could always get like a little bookshelf. Listen, if I keep buying books the way I'm buying books, and you guys are telling me about all these beautiful stuffs, I might need me a bookshelf for all my coloring books. One of the books that I'm looking forward to already for next year, you're using a book, you need a bookshelf. I'm probably going to need a bookshelf by, this time next year. I'll probably have a whole bookshelf dedicated to coloring books, no doubt. But one of the coloring books that I'm really looking forward to already for 2024 is Lulu's Mayo's. I think it's coming out in January or February, maybe February. She has a brand new book coming out called Baby Animals. I am so stinking excited. I love Lulu Mayo's work. The only thing is, I wish she didn't make her pages double. Like, I wish she did it like this, where there was nothing on the background, nothing on the back, so you could use alcohol markers, but she doesn't. Despite that, though, I absolutely love her books. It's just nothing better than Baby Animals. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I love Lulu Mayo. So do you guys see like the difference between the petals of this flower that I just kind of like burnished and the one that has like the harsh lines? See what blending does? Blending is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and blend this one out. I just want to make sure you guys can see. I'm trying to make sure my page is good for you all. Okay. And I'm trying really, really hard not to shake the table. But I love Lulu Mayo. I can't remember now when it's coming out. Oh, a million little elephants. That would be so cute. There is an elephant page in one of the new ones I just picked up by her. Which one was it? I think it's this one. A Million Cute Animals. I think this one had an elephant in it. Yes, it did. Look. I don't know if you have that one. But there's a little elephant. If you like elephants, this one is A Million Cute Animals. But I can't wait to see the million cute little baby animals. I love animals. I love animals. Elephants are adorable. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a little baby elephant. I do have that one, and it's adorable. Oh, good. I think I colored 8 pages alone in her new A Million Little Monsters. I think I have like 8 or 9 done in there. I love the Loch Ness Monster. The little Loch Ness Monster. I wish there was more of that one in there. I thought that was so stinking cute. The little Loch Ness Monster. I thought that was adorable. The only thing that would have made me like giddy is if she had a Bigfoot. That would have made me giddy. I would have been giddy. Coloring a Bigfoot. That would have been so stinking cute. But I love the little Loch Ness Monster she had in there. That was adorable. I thought that was, come on. A Bigfoot, like a cute little Bigfoot in the Million Monsters. That would have been so. I'm a Bigfoot fan here too. Oh God, I love Bigfoot. I watch all that crap. I love all of that stuff. I've had an experience with what we think is a Bigfoot. We don't know for sure. I don't know if my mom is still on here or not. She was on here a little bit ago. Do you guys want to hear my little Bigfoot experience? Do you want to hear it? But I do. I love Bigfoot. So a Bigfoot in that book would have just like, when I saw the Loch Ness Monster, I'm like, oh, maybe she'll have a Bigfoot in there. She didn't. I was like, that would have been adorable though. Okay, so I need to go in with a darker brown to start. You want to hear my Bigfoot experience? So my mom and I were out this time of the year. I don't know if she's on here or not because she can contest to all of this and I have pictures and everything. But I can't put my pictures up here because I'm using my phone to do a live stream. But my mom and I and my daughter it was this time of the year. It was October. We were driving around. It's one of our absolute favorite things to do, to look at foliage. And we found this beautiful little spot by this bridge. And it had like a little pull off. So we pulled off so that we could take some pictures. And I rolled my mom's window down. And she was, of course, I was in the driver's seat and she was in the passenger seat. So the passenger side was facing the woods. And she had her phone out and was taking pictures of foliage. And we were laughing and giggling and, having a good old time. And we've had many talks about Bigfoot. And we watched like Bigfoot stories and stuff. And this was in Pennsylvania. And Bigfoot is a big deal. He's a big deal in PA, let me tell you. But anyways, out of the blue, a huge rock was thrown out of the woods. We can't see where it came from, but a huge rock was thrown out of the woods, hit my car right below where my mom was, like above the door handle, but like right below like where the window rolled down, put a huge dent in my car, scared us to pieces. I don't know what else to say. We were so scared. And immediately we all got this like super creepy, overwhelming, like somebody is watching us feeling. Like it was just this really icky feeling. And my mom was terrified. But when this happened, she had happened to be hanging out kind of the passenger window taking pictures. So I pulled away immediately. Like it scared us so bad. And I got out of my car when we pulled up a little further. I got out of my car and there was a huge dent in the door. And I'm like, oh my God. And then we looked back at my mom's pictures and clear as day, we could see what looks like a big, ugly Bigfoot face, like looking out from behind the tree, which is right around where the rock came from. So something, I'm not sure what, threw a rock at my car and dented it. And we have the pictures that my mom took. And of course, I took pictures of the big dent in my car. And I wasn't alone. My mom and my daughter were in the car and witnessed it as well. And there was nobody in the woods, nothing that we can see. There was no people. this rock came out of nowhere, and it didn't come from the top. It came from the side. So it had to come from the woods. It didn't fall on my car. It hit the side of my car. So it had to come from the woods. So it was one of the craziest little things. And we knew for sure, like, that was a Bigfoot. Because we know Bigfoots throw rocks. And he did not want us that close to his little spot there. So we left. That is my little Bigfoot story. And if my mom was still on here, she would totally, I think she had to go, she would totally 100% tell you that happened. Because we were scared. That was my Bigfoot story. Okay, I'm sharpening another pencil, guys. I believe this one is brown sienna. Again, he's teeny tiny, so his color, he's teeny, so I don't know what color he is, but I believe he's brown sienna. And that's what I'm going to use to blend the 3 colors that I just put down here for the middle of my sunflower. But that is my Bigfoot story. So, does anybody else have a Bigfoot story? Ooh, I'm shaking the camera. I'm trying not to, guys. Has anybody actually ever seen Bigfoot? Yeah, that's what my mom said. That's why she was very, very afraid. That hit right below her face, and it was a very large rock, and it put a huge dent in my car. Yeah. And she was like hanging out the window taking pictures of foliage. So that really, really freaked her out. Do you think there's a tribe of Bigfoots? Yes, I do. Not me. Yeah, I think they're, I don't know. Missy, you should come out with your own Bigfoot coloring book. A million little baby Bigfoots. Do you know what's really funny? Oh my God, is my book still sitting here? Yes. Let me show you something that I drew. Oh, I just spilled my markers. It's so funny that you said that. Look. Okay, so I like to draw. I'm not the best at it, but I try to draw. And let me see. I might have to move you back up for this one. Hold on. So I drew, let me see. I think they're in this book. Yes, they are. Look, these are my squash in sweaters for Christmas. And I put Mary Squashmas, their Bigfoot stocking. And I put a girl Bigfoot, a daddy Bigfoot, and a little boy Bigfoot. And they have their Christmas sweaters on. It's so funny that you said that. I drew this last year just for something to do. I was sitting and I decided to draw. So I drew them and I colored them in with Prisma. What did I color those in with? Yeah, Tombows. I tell you, I'm not the best drawer, but I try. And then I put a little bulb up here with a Bigfoot. See the Bigfoot and the bulb? And there's 2 little ones down here. But anyways, those are my Bigfoots for Christmas. It's so funny that you said that. I do like to draw. I like to draw different kinds of things. These are my hedgies. These are my Thanksgiving hedgies. I was going to turn these into stickers, but those are my Thanksgiving sticker hedgies. I love hedgehogs. I call them hedgies. So I do draw quite a bit. But it's so funny that you said that, though. Okay, let me lower your back down. Okay, Missy, get serious. I saw a huge Bigfoot looking in my neighbor's window. Oh my gosh. Watched as he walked away through a cow pasture. Ooh, that gave me chills. Merry Squatchmas! Isn't that funny? I thought that was hilarious. Merry Squatchmas. It is so funny that you guys said that because I have seriously thought about, I never thought about making a coloring book. I was always thinking stickers, but a coloring book would be hilarious. I would do it. I would do it. I'm not the best drawer, though. Oh my gosh, what happened to my black? Like, where did you go? Are you in my greens? No. Where did you go? Guys, where did my black Prismacolor go? He was sitting right here. All right, Bigfoot came to my desk and took him because there's my brown. Where did the black Prisma go? Here's my little brush. What in the world? Can't type. Where the heck did my... There it is. It's on the floor. Okay. 1 second, guys. I was going to say, it was sitting right here. I just knocked the heck out of the camera. I apologize. I was getting a little crazy there. I was like, my black Prisma was sitting right here. Where did it go? But anyways, I just want to bring in a little bit more detail right here. So it gets a little bit darker. But anyways, I don't know, guys. Now you got me wanting to make a Christmas Bigfoot book. Okay, let me do this to the top here. To our top one. A Bigfoot for all season in your coloring book. Yes. Seasonal Bigfoots. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta quit laughing. But anyways, that is my Bigfoot experience. Other than I've heard them making their whooping calls. I was visiting a friend one time, and she insists that she had like 5 of them living behind her house. And I was leaving. I went over to her house to make Christmas cookies. And I heard some really strange, eerie, that's the only way I know how to put it, eerie sounds that made the hairs on my arms stand up. Like that whooping noise that they make. I don't think I've ever seen one, but all right, I'm going to make this a little bit darker here in the middle. So I feel like the it gets a little darker in the center of the sunflower. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the sienna and then blend all that out. Yeah, I think if I would see a Bigfoot looking in through my neighbor's door, that would totally like. And like, who do you call? Like, I'm sorry, I'm drinking water if you're hearing me. Like, who do you call? Do you call the police? Do you, like, hey, there's a Bigfoot at my neighbor's house. Like, they'll think you're high on drugs or something. My cousin saw a youth one had a tail. Oh my gosh, really? Wow. So some of you may know, some of you don't. I know Kelly knows. I also write books. She's actually reading one of my books right now. I did write a book about Bigfoot. I write fictional stories. Squash busters, that's what you would need. So I have a whole book out there. It's not published or anything like that. I wrote it and then I was like, I don't know if I want to put this out here. But it's called Holler in the Woods. It's a very adventurous, supernatural kind of book. And I was teasing with the girls because they're part of my book club. And I was teasing with the girls, I should send this book to you in email and let you read it. You guys can be my beta readers. And let me know if it'd be even worth publishing. Did you finish, Kelly? What do you think? Do you want to read the second one or was it bad? Okay, I'm going to bring a little bit of, just a little bit. I just want to define this little, right here. You didn't want him bothered. Yeah, people say that. They say if you leave them alone, they pretty much leave you alone. I don't think I ever really want to see one. I think having a rock thrown at me was enough. It was enough. Many neighbors witnessed him. That's crazy. That is really crazy. Okay. I know there's a glare. A little bit of a glare. I think if I ever saw one, I'd probably turn into one of those crazed Bigfoot hunters. Everything in my life would be squatchy. Yeah, because it would probably make you question everything. You know what I mean? Okay, so I think they turned out pretty good. Okay. Now we'll color the pumpkin. We'll color the pumpkin. Okay, put this one back. So, for the pumpkins, pumpkins, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to start off with my lightest yellow. You need to read the second one? Okay. I'm going away this weekend. Monday, girl. Monday. I will get that book out to you. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go in with my lightest yellow for the pumpkin first. Yeah, as long as your pets weren't bothered. Yeah, as long as they didn't touch. I've heard of people when we lived in Pennsylvania, they would take their eggs. They would never harm, like if they had chickens, they would never harm the chickens, but like they would take their eggs and stuff. Yay! Yes, I will get it out to you Monday morning. I'm leaving bright and early tomorrow. After I'm finished with this live today, I gotta pack. Got to pack. Is there lots of Bigfoot stories where all you guys live too? Okay, and then I'm gonna go in. All right, where is my orange? Okay, this is my orange. Look how little he is. I need me some new pencils, guys. Really and truly, I need new pencils. All right, I'm gonna go in with another. Okay, here's pumpkin orange. None where you live. No, I live in a city. Yeah, I don't think I'll have very much interaction with Sasquatchy stuff here where I live in Jersey. We live on the Jersey Shore, so I think my hearing about Bigfoot and all that stuff days are kind of over. What's really big here is the Jersey Devil. But according to what I know about that, he's in the Pine Barrens, which I'm not real close to. I'm closer to the ocean. But he is the big lure, if you will, if you're into all that here on the Jersey Shore. Bigfoot's really big up in the mountains. It's squashy. Hello, Lynn and Journaling. You wish you had this book. It's such a beautiful book. Let me open it up real quick. This might be her new one. I can't remember if it's this one or the other one. Is this her brand new book? Let's see. It was published. No, this one was published in 2021. So this is no, yes, you can get this on Amazon. I got both of these from Amazon. This is her older book, and this one, I think I have it sitting right here. This one is her brand new one this year. Autumn Harvest. But I got both of these at the exact same time on Amazon. So what I'm doing here for my pumpkin is just kind of following her lines that she has. And again, I'm going in very, very softly because I want my pumpkin to be kind of very orangey. But I want to use that yellow kind of as the highlight. So again, we're going to do some blending. So I'm just doing lots of layers, light hand. Everything is online, and I sadly don't know how to order online. Do you have Amazon? Amazon's easy. You just put it in your cart. If you hear voices, I have my window open a little because it's an absolute beautiful fall day and there's somebody outside the window. That's why I got quiet for a minute. I'm like, who the heck is talking? It's somebody outside. Let's see. Yeah, they are. The reason I think this book was 588, if I believe, 5 to 588. A lady named White Song Eagle wrote a Bigfoot book. She had a family living near her. She lived in Plantville, Indiana. Wow, I think I heard of her. Did she have a YouTube channel? I like to get books from the stores because hold on, I gotta yell. Savannah! The Creative Haven books, you can also find them at Walmart. I have seen quite a few of these at Walmart. Savannah! Text your brother and tell him I'll call him back in a little bit. I'm live. Huh? I'll call him back. I'm live. I've seen lots of these books, Creative Haven, all different kinds at Walmart. Really? You found out at Walmart? Oh, you gotta go, Kelly? I must have missed it. I was looking down. Oh, she put sometimes you can catch them at Walmart, yes. All right, girly, I need to take my dog in to get his nails done. Okay, you have a great day, Kelly. I'm praying for you, honey. Have a good weekend. You're back, Tim. Tara says I'm back. Oh, you had to go get a sick kid. Oh, that's true, Kelly. Creative Haven also has them at Barnes and Nobles. You're absolutely right. I just bought 3 books from Barnes and Nobles. Oh, Tara, I'm sorry. She passed away in 2010. Okay. Tammy, I used to watch somebody on YouTube that had a family living behind, supposedly had them living behind her house. She had a YouTube channel all about it. I totally forget her name now, though. Yes, Barnes and Nobles has lots of coloring books. And they do have Creative Haven. A lot of Teresa Goodridge's books are at Walmart. They're in the book section. You got your first at Hobby Lobby? I'd never think to go to Hobby Lobby to look for coloring books, but yes, it's a craft store. Why not? Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my orange. I think this is just orange. I have no idea because he's so little. Now I'm going to go in with my orange and kind of like burnish all this in. And hopefully my yellow there will become my highlight. I'm going to go in with a light hand. Her death was weird. But I have got, look, I went to Barnes and Nobles. If you guys watch my channel, then you already seen these. But like sometimes you can get like, they're not super well-known artists, but I got this beautiful book, Mystic Animals, for $8. And when you look this up on Amazon, this was $18. So sometimes you can get them for really, really cheap. And this is the author or artist. So sometimes you can get them for cheap, and then sometimes, eh. I mostly order my books off of Amazon. They seem to be the cheapest. But let me tell you, if I see a coloring book I don't have, like at Walmart, and I love it, I buy it. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is go back in with my lightish yellow and just kind of pop some of the, see where we have the natural highlight now? So I'm going to go in and pop a little bit of that on there. Let's see. I got a cute coloring anime book from Hobby Lobby too. Oh yeah. And if you know what else has nice coloring books is Ollie's. Some people call it Ollie and some people call it Ollie's. But Ollie's or Ollie's, I don't know however you say it. I've heard some people say either or. They always have a wonderful section for coloring books. I'll have to look when I go see my sister. Yeah. I got a couple anime coloring books off of Temu. Really? Off of Temu? My daughter loves Temu. Let's see. I bought I do too. I have like 4 of her books. Here I have 2 sitting here. I have her books too. I have Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures and her Pop Magna coloring book. That's what's sitting beside me. I think I have another one of her books. I don't know where it's at though. And then I have quite a few Kirby Rosanes too. So I'm going to go back in with the yellow and just kind of lightly go over the lines I just put in there just to pop that highlight, to blend it in. And again, I'm going in very light-handed. I like anime. My daughter loves anime, so she has lots of anime books. Lots of anime coloring books. Yes, her style is like anime. Yes, very unusual. I need an Amazon intervention, Tammy. My husband's always like, get off Amazon. Ollie's is my favorite place to go to get books and activity books. Yes, Ollie's is wonderful. They usually have a lot of coloring books. They weren't the best, but your kids love it. That's all that matters. And the Other Creatures too. I think that's her new one, the Dragon and Other Creatures. I think that's her brand new one. I do not have that one. But I think I know what one you're talking about. It's her newest one. I'm just going in with a really light hand just to pop that yellow highlight in between. And then I'll just go back in with my little bit of a darker color and just touch it up very lightly. Layers are the key. And when you don't press real hard, you don't burnish the paper, you can keep adding layers until you get the achieved look that you want. I think the instinct for me to want to push hard comes from my childhood. Because when you were a kid, when you got your new box of crayons and you were coloring, you want your color pages to be really vivid and bright. So your instinct was to like push real hard. I still fight that like natural impulse to push super, super hard on my pencils and such. So that's why I'm constantly saying, going in with a light hand. Because it's like I'm trying to tell myself. Because if I go in with a light hand I can keep adding layer after layer after layer. If I go in with that heavy hand at first, I'm not going to have the desired effect that I want. All right, I don't think that looks too bad of a little pumpkin. I think he looks good. All right, take my little brush. Okay. All right. Okay, let me see. I think I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to make a video of all the anime coloring books one day. That would be fun. So you have a channel here on YouTube, Lynn and Journaling. Is your name Lynn? Oh, thank you, Valerie. I'm working on one of the couple mermaid pictures as of right now. Ooh, pretty. And there are so many little hearts in the pictures. It took me almost all night to color half the hearts with gel pens. Yeah, her work can be very, very simple, or it can be very, very detailed. Okay, so what should we do next? Okay, your name is Lynn. Okay. So what should we do next? I am like really, really fretting the grass. I'm like, I don't know. I might leave that to the last little bit here. So probably what I should start to do is the biggest portion of this picture, which is our birdhouse. So let me go in and find some browns. I only have like 3 or 4 browns. Okay. So, I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put I wonder which color is lighter, to be honest with you. I think this color is, I wish I knew what this was. Does that say light umber and chestnut? Out of these two, which one do you think is the lighter? This one is light umber and this one is chestnut, because I want the lightest color. I really can't tell. I really can't. I'm struggling with that. Anyways, I do coloring, crafting, and journaling, and sometimes hauls. Oh, nice. So we have another YouTuber on. Hi, Roxanne. So go check out her channel. I went to do a color and chat one day, but got to figure out how to set up my tripod for my phone. Oh, I know. That can be so much fun. Maybe chestnut. They're different. I know they are. They're different shades. But it's like, I want the lightest one. All right, I'm just going to do it. You guys are saying chestnut. I'm going to go with chestnut. Okay, we're going to go for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go in with my lightest color like I do with everything. It needs to be sharpened. And we're going to put our base color down. All right, so I'm going to go in with chestnut. Does anybody struggle with colors? I don't pre-plan my coloring pages or anything of that nature. I just kind of go with the flow. But does anybody like struggle sometimes picking colors? Does anybody struggle with that? When I'm doing a whimsical, believe it or not, when I'm doing a whimsical page and I just want to do whatever I want, I have no trouble with colors. When I'm trying to do something realistic like this, that's when I struggle. Is that not weird or what? Okay. So we're just going to go in with our color here. Wow, that is really, let me see what this looks like down here. I don't know. I guess they both look almost identical. All right. Okay. Sorry, guys. I get a little stumped. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I got a tripod with a light, but the light doesn't work unless the tripod is plugged in, and it annoys me because I need to find a wall charger for it. I get it. I don't plan. I refer to a color wheel. That's something I've never actually done. I don't think I've ever done that. I've never done like a color wheel. And I know like another big thing too is people like to get like the paint chips and do like a color theme, if you will. Like there's like 4 or 5 colors that look really pretty together on that paint chip, and they base their whole picture off of that. That actually would probably be a lot of fun, but that is not something I have ever done, really and truly. I have a hard time choosing colors for anime pages. I get it. But anime is fun too, though, because you can have blue hair, they can have pink hair, they can have green skin if you want them to. And I think pretty much anything goes with anime. Unless you're coloring like anime characters that are like on a cartoon, or maybe that like there's cards or something made of them and you want them to look like what the creator made them look like. I think my daughter watches a few anime cartoons. So we're going to do the same exact thing. Just putting down a very, very, very light layer because there's so much wood in here. I definitely want my pine cones to be able to be distinguished from my birdhouse, and I want the roof of my birdhouse to look a little different than the rest of the birdhouse. We'll see as we go. I don't think I'll be able to get this whole page done today. We've already been online for a little over an hour. So I'll try to get a little bit more of the birdhouse done, and then I probably will let you guys go. I don't want to keep you here all day. But I really do enjoy coloring, and what is better than coloring with people who love coloring? Or if you're coloring with me. Is anybody coloring with me? I do that too. I watch people who color and color with them. I enjoy that. A lot of people do that on Instagram. They go live on Instagram and a lot of people will color with them. Oh, you're currently working. Oh, okay, Roxanne. And it's double-sided. I want to color in it, but I don't know if I would count for Halloween. And I think I can only use colored pencils and gel pens. You're kind of keeping you, we're keeping you company. Not at the moment. What is some of your favorite things to color? Like, I think my favorite things to color are animals. And I will be honest with you, I struggle with pages that have a ton of flowers. I don't like to color flowers. 1, 2, 5, 6 flowers, I don't mind. But like a page just like overwhelmed with flowers, I really struggle with that. They just seem so tedious. Unless you're going to make them like all the same color. I don't know. I really struggle with flowers. But I think one of my absolute favorite things to color is animals. And I really do enjoy coloring portraits too. But I think I love to color animals. I love animals. I love animals. My favorite thing to color is anime people and animals and buildings. Buildings. I don't think I have any coloring books like that. The only thing I have is I have a country kitchen coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. And I think I've only colored 1 or 2 pages out of it, but I did enjoy that. Buildings are different. Let's see. I'm thinking of painting some rocks. Ooh, you like to do rock painting? I just watched and drink coffee because cleaning the house. I totally get it, Valerie. You're going to finish your mermaid. About to take a lunch break. That's always fun. You color flowers nice, though. Oh, thank you. I am coloring small pieces to use my DIY postcards. Ooh! What kind of postcards do you do? Do you like do textile? Do you do like glue booking style? Don't get the World of Flowers book then. It's all flowers. That's the only thing I wanted to begin coloring, that and mandalas. I don't have a lot of mandala. I have one mandala book. One. That is not something that I find myself gravitating, not gravitating, gravitating towards. I don't gravitate towards that at all. Flowers bother me sometimes. They just do. I guess because they're fillers. Artists use them as fillers, and they can just be so tedious sometimes. Trying to think about all the different colors you're going to put in there and blending them out and all that crap. All that crap. I don't know. Sometimes flowers stress me out. I have no idea what color to make the sticks that go on the berries. You want that to stand out against that. So I'm just going to keep on. I have to move my water so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, you guys are typing away. And sometimes the older books have more animals and other things in them. Yes. You're just learning. Learning's fun though. I got it to finish my work progress. We don't paint rocks here. We did rock painting in Pennsylvania. That was a real big thing. Here in New Jersey, they paint seashells. And they leave them all over. All right, so I'm going to go with the grain of the wood. So I'm going to turn my book kind of to the side here. I don't know what it is, but I have to go like with the grain. The grain of the wood was going up and down here, but this piece is going this way. So I have to go along with the grain of the wood. Okay, does anybody else do stuff like that? I have to go with the grain of the wood. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm just going to get all of this base color down. And I'm trying, I would color faster and it wouldn't be taking me so long, but I am desperately trying not to shake the table. So that is why I'm coloring very slowly. Otherwise, I probably would already have this colored. But I don't want you guys to think that you're in an earthquake or get seasick by watching. Because this table shakes very easy. And the tripod arm is attached to the table, so I'm trying not to shake you guys. Okay, now I can turn the book the other way because we're back to the other way that the paper goes. I love drawing and sending it to my sisters to see if she can draw better because she's a tattoo artist. That's cool, Tara. I bet you could draw a cool Sasquatch. Were you here for all that? You might not have been here for that. You might be like, what the heck? I do DIY too. Well, that's awesome. I do want one prompt for my dress up costumes I had. I taught her to draw. We are 11 years apart. Oh, wow, Tara. You go with the grain of the wood. I think it matters too. I like drawing anime. No, okay, you weren't here for all that, Tara. You have to go back and watch it. We were sharing our Bigfoot stories. And I like Bigfoot. And I drew Christmas Bigfoots and called it Merry Squatchmas. And I showed the ladies. And we were all laughing and giggling about my drawing of my Bigfoots. But you probably could draw a Bigfoot really well. We're Bigfoot people here. You live on a big piece of land. Have you had any Bigfoot encounters? Or is that not a thing where you live? Where I lived in Pennsylvania, it was a big thing. I never share my anime drawings online. just on your channel. I share some of my drawings. I colored one of my drawings online. That was the little fish page. I did color that. Actually, I watercolored those. I share some of it. Some of it I just do for fun. If you ever get bored and you just need to be creative, so I'll whip out my little drawing book and I'll draw some silly stuff. It was always my dream to draw my own set of stickers, but once I realized all the work that you had to do to make the stickers work, you were like, ay. You know, if this birdhouse didn't have the wood grain in it like it does, I might have colored it blue. But I don't know. My instinct was to color this brown. Okay, then we'll just color this little doohickey-doo. Oh, you're afraid people will make fun of you? I don't care. You can go ahead and laugh at my stuff. I don't care. But I understand. Some people, you know, it's very important to you. It is a thing, but all I've seen was deer, snakes, and foxes. Ooh, foxes. They're so cute. I love foxes. Yeah, where I lived in Pennsylvania, Bigfoot was definitely a thing. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you guys here for this whole detailed process because this is going to be a while of the birdie house. But I will do the little stick that he's standing on. So where's my other colors? And I'm going to use a little bit of red in this to bring out some of the color. Yeah, we're going to use a little bit of red. And where did that... Oh, that's the chestnut. Where did the umber go? Here it is. I need to sharpen that real quick. Let me sharpen these, and I'll show you how I'm going to do most of the wood. Right? A light blue. Wouldn't that have been pretty? It probably would have looked a lot better than the brown. But that's not where my mind went immediately. But now that I was coloring all of that, I hope one day if I do that, people would like my books. I'm sure they would. It might not be for everybody, but that's with everything. But I'm sure there'll be people that would love what you do. And there might be people that are like, that's weird. You know? That's why, I don't know. I'm the same way with writing and stuff like that. I know my writing isn't everybody's cup of tea. And for those who like it, great. And for those who don't, I understand. Because I've read books and had things of my own where I'm like, that wasn't really my cup of tea. And then I've had stuff where I absolutely loved. You know, it's just preferences. So if I'm not your cup of tea, that's okay. So I'm going to go in with the Tuscan red. I'm going to add some red just to make this pop because it's a lot of brown. And I'm going to follow Teresa's kind of artwork, kind of where she kind of already put the line work in for us. And again, I'm going in with a light hand just so that we can make that definition. Because when you color something all one color, it's very hard to see the definition of what's what. And then all underneath our little birdie here, we're going to have a shadow. So I'm going to really darken that up. And what I do on this little stick here is pretty much what I'm going to do for the rest of the birdhouse. And again, my window is open, so you might be hearing the garbage truck. I apologize for that. And then all underneath this little wooden stick here, we're going to have a deep shadow. So I'm going to put that shadow in. I might even use a little bit of black over that too, just so that we have that definition, that there's a separation of that between that. I hope that's showing. I know there's a little bit of a glare. Okay. You're not boring us, you're talking. I'm sorry, I'm coloring. I can't see everything. Drives me crazy. Because I love interacting with all of you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with... I have no idea what this color is because it's so tiny. Okay, what did I miss? Zombie Apocalypse. Hey, lots of people are into that. And the manga comic books. Valerie. It's fun to have sisters to share with. Yes, it is. I love my sissy. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this little bit of a darker color. And I'm just going to go back and forth with it. And then I'm going to burnish it with the darker color. Just trying to blend out the colors. Okay. Let me pick my book up. Maybe that'll help a little. I know there's a little bit of a glare. And see, I'm putting more red in the... You're not boring us. I'm going to put a little bit more red in the birdhouse so that when we... you're going to go color. That's awesome. When we do the pine cones, they pop because pine cones are brown as well. When I was putting all the brown down, I was like, I should have colored this blue. Because it could be wood and they painted over it with blue, right? I should have painted the birdhouse blue, but can't do that now. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with our was this the chestnut? No, this is the light umber. Oh my God, I hit the camera again. Sorry. Yes, have a great day, Lynn. And now I'm hoping to achieve that shadow color. And I'm just going to kind of go in there and burnish this all together. So I'm going in with a little bit of a lighter hand, a harder hand. And again, I'm going to go in with the grain of the wood. And I think I'm going to have to pull out my black to deepen some of those shadows. Because there's quite a few of them here. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my black. Here she be. And I'm just going to deepen just a little bit of the shadow with circular motions underneath the stick here, so that you definitely get the definition that there is a post sticking out of the birdhouse so that it all doesn't blend together. I'm just going to go with a little bit of a circular motion. Okay. And then I'm going to go a little bit with the black underneath our birdie here, just so that that shadow is definitely defined. And then I'm going to keep these colors out and not lose them because I have to finish this entire birdhouse. But I think you can kind of see, I'll lift it up so you guys can see, but you see how we get the highlight kind of in the middle, and then the red kind of pulls that, and then we did a really dark, deep shadow underneath. So I think that's how I'm going to be bringing the birdhouse to life. And I'm not going to sit here and color this whole birdhouse with you guys because that, you know, that might get a little boring. So if you guys are interested, Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Will you color the birds brown or a different color? Yes. Actually, what I was talking about is this bird I can tell is oh gosh, the shaking of the camera, stop. This bird is a cardinal, so I know he's going to be red, and I'll probably do him like a bright red. And then like the birds that are on or in the like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a woodpecker. The way that he's sitting on there, he looks like a woodpecker. But these birds, I will probably all do like blues and yellows. And then this bird up in the sky, I might do him like a little brown, like a brown finch, maybe a brown finchy type bird. I don't know. And like him, I might do a brown because I want a nice crisp blue sky in the background. So I might do him like a finch, him like a finch. Finches are usually brown. Do him as a bright red cardinal. And then maybe these birds blue, maybe blues and yellows. What do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, you just ordered 2 more Teresa Goodridge books. What'd you get? You got Christmas. I'm so excited to color Christmas. I cannot tell you how excited I am to color Christmas. Thank you. Do you guys have any suggestions before I jump off? Like, does this look like a woodpecker to you? The way that he's like perched on the birdhouse, does that look like a woodpecker? Do you know how like woodpeckers like sit on the wood like that? I don't know. I don't know if that's what he is. Does anybody know what birds are? Like, I don't know what kind of birds these are. Other than this one. This one is very, you can tell that is definitely he's definitely a cardinal. And these look like finches. And finches, like I said, they're usually like a cream and browns, like creams and browns. But I don't want to do creams and browns for all of these birds because they're on brown. So I probably won't do them a lot. I'll probably do them creams and blues, bluebirds. But I think it's coming along pretty good. So, did you enjoy the live stream? Because if you did, I will do these more often. And just like on my other channel, we do it every single Wednesday. I will set times so that you guys know set times and days that I'm going to do live streams. This was just like kind of like a tryout to see if you guys enjoyed it, if you liked it. Thank you. Bye, Valerie. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that you did. I'm glad that you guys spent some time with me. You enjoyed the live stream. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, then next week, I will try to do maybe two live streams. I don't know if I'll be finishing this page. I'm having a feeling I will take this on my trip with me. And in the evenings when we're sitting in the hotel, I'll be coloring. So this will probably be the only live stream of this particular coloring page. But I have 1,000,001 coloring books. So the next live stream, I'll be doing something different. But I'm going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful day. And I'll be talking to you very soon in the next one. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tia. I appreciate you guys. You have a blessed day. If you could just give this video a big thumbs up on your way out, I would really appreciate it. It really helps my YouTube stuff. You know, I hate to say it, but it really does. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day. What's the sub of your other channel? It's called Just Missy. Just Missy is the name of my other channel. It's Just Missy. That's the name of my other channel. It's like a vlog channel, I guess you can put it, like a vlog, homemaking, lifestyle kind of channel. But anyways, I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Bye, guys. Bye. Happy coloring, sparkles.